This is a date I will forever remember because although it may be the cringiest of my videos I've ever made, um, which I will put the link in the description down below so you can laugh at it all you want. Actually, just laugh at it, please. It is really bad. But, it's where I started. And honestly, I'm glad I started where I did, because I wouldn't be here right now making these videos if I never tried YouTube. And I understand that I don't make a lot of videos. I've been busy lately with schoolwork, and it's, coming to the end of the year, exam time and all that. And I've been trying to get videos out. And every time I try to get something out and rush it, it usually becomes shorter and shorter. And I wish it could go, faster. I wish it could be fast as editor out there, but that's obviously not going to happen. But from the beginning is what, how I started. January 23rd is when I uploaded my first video. And yes, I understand it's a very bad video. And I realize if you watch it now, you'll be like, what is this kid doing? And I agree. I definitely agree. That was not, it just didn't need to happen. It was an accident waiting to happen, I guess you could say. But if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be making these videos, that the ones that people actually do like, and the ones that I like to make, Alright, moving on to the next segment. October 1st, 2015, the last video of my first channel. This one's not as big as the first video I've ever made, personally, because it wasn't gonna be the last video I ever made. I even said it in the last, in that video. I said this is not gonna be the last video I ever make. I said it's the last video on that channel. It was kind of an update, just letting you know to go on the other channel. I don't know if anybody did, which I don't really care at this point. Hey, I just like making videos. But it's not really that memorable to be honest. In my opinion, that video was it was gameplay, and it was also testing, like, what the PS4 could do with like editing and all that. So that's exactly what I did. And yeah, I understand it wasn't that long, and it didn't need to be that long. So that's why that one's not super memorable to me. Alright, on to the next video, which we have is also October 1st, 2015, the first video of my new channel. So yeah, pretty basic. This is the day I think I made my channel, if I remember correctly. This is also the day I posted my first video to this channel. And it's kind of memorable to me that I was moving on from something, starting, some channel that was really small to something that grew bigger, and I realized I don't have as big as communities as, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers, but we're up to 14 as of today, and I'm just appreciative to have 14 subscribers. I know that sounds like, really cringy, but it's the truth. I'm just appreciative to have that many subscribers that I have right now, because honestly, I don't know how many I'll get over these years, or over these years, I guess you could say. And, I'm still gonna make content. I'm not gonna stop. This is something I like doing. This is something that I'll probably do for a while, unless I for some reason get bored of it, which probably is not likely. But yeah, back when I started my channel, I think the original name was Nick Carpal Rage. If you remember from my first video, whew, that was cringy too. I'm glad I changed it. I'm glad the entire channel changed around, what it is now is Serious Gaming, which is a lot better than Nick Carpal Rage. Like, what kind of name is that? But anyways, this is my first video, and yeah, pretty much that's really all this date was. Alright, next date was October 15th, 2015, my first edited video. Now, why this is memorable to me is because this is the first time I actually like physically edit a video with a more professional software than I've ever used, basically. And I mean, it wasn't hard, and I'm glad that the system I'm using today is the same system that I started with. It's not hard to edit on it, and you've seen the recent work like Ass Face Part 2 and you know the other stuff with the text, and yeah, it's not spot on. I can't make it spot on, but it's really well done. And I like this editing software because it's so simplistic and it just works. It works. That's what I like about this software, and that's what I used beginning. And I guess you could say this was my first edited video, and it was my first version of editing, like not professionally, but you know, starting to get the grip on editing. It's my first version. I guess you could say it's editing 1.0, and it was just cutting clips together and together, or cutting clips together basically, and it was so easy to grasp, you know, how to learn it. It was just so simplistic for its time, for the time now, and this is what I use to this day until I get like an Elgato, and I'm fine with it because the editing software that they have for PlayStation is powerful than you could ever imagine. But this video, if I remember correctly, it had like 33 views, and it did moderately okay. Again, it was my third video on the channel, and it was the first one edited, and it was the first one edited, and it was very trash and cringy because I just had the most random moments. But I do like the simplicity of that video. But what I do now is add text and everything else and blah blah blah. I do kind of miss that simplicity, you know? But, you know, alright. The next date we have on here is November 6th, 2015. Now, this is a memorable date for many reasons. First, this was the first Call of Duty that I've gotten first day, because I pre-ordered it on the PlayStation Store. And yes, Black Ops 3 came out on this date, and this is the day of my first live stream that I've ever done on my channel, and I got so many views. I think I'm up to 230 something. I think, I'm not positive. It's around, I know it's in the 200s. That is the highest viewed video I have on my channel. And it's crazy to think that I could get that many people to watch a game that was just released. And then to think that it is this Call of Duty that I was playing. And no, there's no audio, no commentary, because of reasons. There was stuff I was doing that day, or stuff in the background and all that, and you don't need to hear all that. But it was just so miraculous to see today that I have 200 views on that, or more than 200 views. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that that many people can watch my stuff. So that's another big date for me. And the next date that we have on here, I think, is the final date, January 10th, 2016 through today. And why this surroundment of dates, if that even makes sense, these dates are so memorable to me, is January 10th was the first video I posted of a story-driven game, single player, I think. And just, it was the most time I took out of making a video. And that video is called Fallout 4: The Misadventures of Ass Face. 88 views as of today, 88 views, 6 likes, and 0 dislikes as I'm looking at it right now. This is phenomenal. And I know it's hard to believe it, but coming from a guy who put, I think, 2 months into this video because of so many mistakes, so many mishaps of losing the recordings, losing clips, having to do this 3 times over. It was just so time consuming. This video took me ages to make, and I thought I would never make it. And I proved myself wrong. And you guys have really showed me that making really, really good content, taking all the time and effort into these videos, has really paid off. 88 views is insane. And this isn't a live stream, this is a full-on edited video. And it's really cringy at the beginning, I understand that now. But that's insane. Looking at it, 88 views, that's insane as of today, as of when I'm posting this. This is insane, especially for me. I never thought I could do anything like this. And you think of, and look at all these other videos I made. Far Cry 4, Welcome to the Kyrat, 16 views, not too bad. And I don't expect a lot of views, I just do this for fun. Quickscope Town, 24 views. And then Assface Part 2, which was released 6 days ago as of this. As of I'm recording this, has gotten 14 views, I think 3 likes. That's insane. And we've boosted from 10 subscribers to 4, and I know that doesn't seem like a big jump. Personally, for me it is. I did not think I could get this far. I just did this for fun, and you guys are proving to me that I could do it to entertain others. It's insane to think of this. I am really grateful for the 14 subscribers that I have. Those of you who I know in real life, and those of you who enjoy my content and watch it because it's good. I really appreciate it. And by all means, share this with your friends if you think it's worthy of it. I don't mind if you don't, I understand. But that's insane. And now that I look back at it, you know, going back years ago when I actually started watching YouTube, I always wanted to do this. This is something I wanted to do for years. And going back to the start of the video, all coming full circle, if I did not make that first video I've ever made, I would not be here with these videos that I'm making. And it's just insane to think about it, you know? So, and what I mean from October, or January, my bad, January, what I mean from the last date is through today, is I'm still making videos that are like the Misadventures of Assface. There's obviously going to be differences. I'm adding audio clips in, I'm adding music in. Music is what I really like the music in my videos. And yes, there's going to be genres that I put in that people are not going to enjoy, but I just feel like that song fits the video. But anyways, I guess you could say this is my era of editing 2.0. And who knows what 3.0 will be. But for now, let's just focus on current times. The reason I made this video is not because I'm out of ideas or because I'm bored. I want a response from you guys, and if you made it this far, I'm so grateful. I want a response from you guys. I want to hear from you guys. I made this video as a more serious video, as a more kind of talking video. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know, because there's a game coming up that I'm going to be doing a playthrough of, either a live stream playthrough or just straight up episodes. I have no clue yet. And it's not going to be a comedic game. This is going to be a full playthrough, and obviously there's going to be spoilers. I don't know if you've heard of the game Uncharted 4. Here's the problem. I'm not used to doing very serious playthroughs. I'm usually funny, but this game I'm going to be serious because I have to. This game, I'm emotionally attached to the Uncharted series. Ever since I've played the first 3 games, I've played them over and over again. I like them so much, and ever since I heard that Uncharted 4 is coming out, and it's going to be the final one, it obviously is not going to be a very comedic game. And I'm telling viewer discretion advised right now, this game is not to be taken lightly. It's got a lot of thematic elements in it, a lot of drama. It's not the Uncharted that you're used to. It's not supposed to be comedic. It's supposed to be very dramatic and action-packed. And yes, it's a T game, but we can all get over that fact. It's just like a PG-13 movie, but a really well-written one. And I want to make this an experience that I will never forget. But it's just crazy to think, over the past 6 months, I guess, I've been supported by multiple people. And as this channel grows, I'm going to be supported by even more people. And it's just insane to think about it. I could probably reach up to 50 subscribers very soon. And I'd be shocked if I even get to that number. But you guys have really, really changed me. I feel like I'm going to try to make the best content I can. Whenever, wherever. New games, I will live stream it. I want to hear from you guys. Do you like the more serious videos? Do you like the more comedic videos? What do you think of the Uncharted 4 playthrough? Is it a good idea? And I know this is a long video. It's not meant to run this long. But I had to get a point across. And I had to get this, this thank you out there for, the many of you who have supported me through the 6 months that this channel has grown. And for all the people who have, ever since I changed the name and everything, all you people who have helped me, it's crazy to think. And I'm starting to do collaborations now. I will put the link in the description for my friend's video, which I'm in a collaboration with. And please subscribe to him too, because he's going to be doing the same thing that I'm doing right now. Not this video, but he's going to be doing similar things. But as we're coming to a close of this video, I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me if you've gotten this far. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to me if you're not already new, or if you are new, and all that stuff. And I want to thank you guys one more time for 14 subscribers, and this is going to be my 26th video on the new channel. And it's just amazing to think, all of this. So, just thank you guys so much for all of this. And I'll see you in the next video. Serious Gaming is out of here. Goodbye. I'm getting sniped. If you could... Really?
No! I'm free falling down!
I saw that!